Yeah, what's up? Any news ولا مخلصتش لسه؟
I started, I think. Why is it a black screen, bro?
What's a black screen?
Oh no, it's working, it's working. I started it, I'm just testing.
Is my voice gonna also appear in the recording ولا بس your voice?
Yeah, your voice is gonna appear, yeah, don't worry. Speak, speak.
Hello.
Yes. No, bro, don't speak like that. Be serious,
What?
bro, don't like make it retarded.
Hey bro, like now we gotta be retarded because we're reacting to this nigga. Like this nigga.
No, no, don't say that either, bro.
Oh my bad. Sorry for saying.
This bitch,
I forgot.
I'm gonna have to cut a lot of the stream. Okay, wait. So how the fuck do? Oh yeah, you have to like share your screen now. Share your screen.
Alright. Let me go
You want me
to
to record it as
YouTube.
well?
Do you what?
You want me to record it, like for you?
No. I'll record mine. My final message. Andrew. Okay, let me see. It's 1 minute 13 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Okay,
Alright.
okay. There, I'm sharing my screen. Where's YouTube? There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Bro.
Can you see my
Yeah, there's
screen?
so much latency between my voice and the webcam. I
Stop.
think.
Can you watch my thing, bro?
Okay, I'm watching. I'm watching. No, there's nothing.
What do you mean? There's nothing.
I can't see it. By the way, tell me if my mic is good. My mic is good, yeah?
Wait.
Place to start is
1 sec.
Yeah, I'm
Stay
watching.
with
It's
me.
working. It's working, yeah.
Wait
Holy
one
shit,
sec,
it's
bro.
buffering like crazy.
What's buffering?
The video.
Where?
Make sure your
I.
internet is good.
Yeah, bro. My internet is really good. Alright.
at the beginning. There's been many different versions of my
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. Just
Alright.
record now.
So
Record.
I
Start
start
recording for your.
recording.
Yeah, start. I'm streaming, bro. Just start recording for your channel.
Bro, hold on. I'll do something. Just 1 minute. I'll be back.
No, bro. I'm streaming right now. You have to start the video, bro.
Bro, I have to record my face and stuff, you know?
No, you're gonna go
Oh,
and jack
alright.
off and like do a billion fucking shit. Then
Nah,
you're
nah, nah.
okay. Be quick. I'm gonna pause this stream. I'm lagging. How am I lagging? Fuck, I'm lagging bad. Why is my shit fucking red, bro? Is it good? Is it fine? Bro, I'm fucking lagging like crazy. Fucking bitch ass stream, bro. I'm like, ah. Because my internet's being a
Bro,
bitch. I'm
you're
lagging.
lagging so hard.
Fuck. Bro, there's nobody connected to my internet except me, bro.
Aslan. Hold on, I'll be back. 1 sec.
No. Come back, bro, because we gotta start this shit, bro.
Okay, we gotta start right now.
Yeah, because we've been stalling for like 2 hours.
Bro. House, I start.
You got your webcam and everything?
Oh, I didn't even start recording on OBS. What the hell, bro?
You dumbass, bro. Get everything
Wait,
ready.
wait, wait. Hold on. Why is this such a mess? Cause it's the first time we what's it called? We record and stuff. Hold on, let me test recording, okay? I'm test recording. Start talking.
Yeah, yeah, it's working, but your mic is like ass as fuck. But it's fine, it's fine.
My mic.
Yeah.
Alright, wait, hold on.
It's like you're
Where
fucking
is?
you're molesting it.
I don't talk, don't talk. Let me see the final product. One sec.
Bro, Tate has low key been like in
Bro,
a
don't talk,
balance.
don't talk, don't talk.
No, no, okay, okay,
Don't
but
talk,
like
hold
I
on.
just want to say this. Tate has been like in such a balance, bro. Like I don't know if he's good or bad, bro. I cannot tell if he's a good or bad person, to be honest.
I'll tell you why in a sec, hold on. I'm gonna start recording right now, alright?
I bet.
I change window, YouTube. Can you see it?
I gotta fucking stretch, bro. It's gonna be a long
Can you see
video,
my
bro.
screen?
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Yeah,
long
I know,
fucking
I
video.
know. Yeah. Can you see my screen?
I was bullied in school to a
Can you see
degree,
my screen?
and my father always taught me
Bro,
to stick up for myself. I was never
Brody,
allowed to
bro,
Yeah,
can you see my screen?
yeah, I can, I can.
run and cry to authority. I was told that if someone wants
Hold
to
on.
mess with you or
I'll redo it again, okay?
come at you, you
No, no,
can't
no, it's fine, it's
Okay.
fine.
always
Just
go tell the
continue.
Cause I didn't what's it called?
Oh my
I
god,
didn't.
bro.
Bro,
Bro, just started, bro. Just started. It's been like 2 hours. We've been trying to do this shit.
that's final one. Alright, now it's the final time. Hold on, let me do my intro. Hold on. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dork. Today we're gonna be reacting to Andrew Tate's final message. This is gonna be interesting. I got my friend
Your mic is
Caesar with
so
me.
fucking ass, bro. How are you recording with this shit, bro?
Shut up, bro. Shut up. Let's start.
I was thinking for a long time how to start this video
No, no, no. I
because it
don't
needs to
support
be
it, bro. I don't support.
concise
It's like
and
I just don't know if he's a
compendious,
good or bad person.
but I also want it to be very, very comprehensive.
Bro, it's difficult, okay? Like, he
Yeah,
has,
it's difficult. That's what I'm saying. It's like nobody really knows is he a good or a bad person.
nah, bro, he puts on a fake persona just so
Cause
that he
like
can,
yeah,
like,
some
attract.
of the shit he says, bro, is actually like motivating. Like it gets you off your dick and shit, and your fucking balls, and it gets you to do shit. And then some other shit is like weird as fuck, you know, like with the woman and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does that so he can, like, attract. Bro, it's so weird, so weird.
And I guess the best place to start is at the beginning. There's been many different versions of my life story, which have been put on the internet as of late and from many years ago. But I'm going to give a very, very quick overview of my story. My life has always been difficult. I've certainly had a difficult life. I preach to the people who follow me that as a man, trauma and difficulty is extremely important because it's the building blocks for mental fortitude and physical fortitude. So I'm very, very happy that my life has been difficult because it's impossible to become a capable man or a man of my capability
To be honest, bro, he's
without
gonna
struggling
try and, like guilt
with
trip us now.
faith.
You know?
Is
Like
what?
like he's kind of trying to guilt trip us.
Bro, he said that he had like a 3-stage plan or whatever, and the first plan was like to conquer TikTok and I don't know what, and then there's gonna be the second phase, where I don't know. I feel like he's just like trying to seem as a good person, kind of like apologize for all he's
Yeah.
done, so that people can actually
And
start to like
by the way, that's not his
realize.
final message. Like this nigga said final message, and then next week he's gonna be back, and he's gonna make his own website and shit, and he's gonna
I
be
know,
like,
bro. I know.
yeah, he said
Face
Yeah.
some
fucking
serious adversities
okay.
without trying to overcome often insurmountable odds. I grew up in south side of Chicago. I'm obviously a person of color. I was bullied to authority. I was told that if someone wants to mess with you or come at you, you can't always go tell the teacher. Sometimes you have to deal with it. I was actually picked on by these two kids when I was riding the school bus home. I think I was around 5 and they were around 7. They were a bit older than me, and they used to pick on me on the school bus. They'd sit behind me, throw things at me, hit me, etc. And I came home and I told my dad about it. I said, Dad, these 2 kids are picking on me every single time I get the school bus. I don't know what to do. And my dad said, I'm not going to call the teacher because the teacher ain't on the bus. And I'm not going to call the school bus driver because they're busy driving. Son, if you want to deal with this, you're going to have to deal with it yourself. And I said, but Dad, they're bigger than me. What do you want me to do? There's 2 of them and they're bigger than me. And at the time, I'd just come home from school and I was holding a lunchbox. And my dad pointed and said, you have a lunchbox, son? Teach them. So weeks had passed. It was a few weeks. They kept picking on me, and I felt myself sitting there getting more insecure, and the rage was boiling inside of me. And one day, one of them slapped me in the side of the face from behind. I was sitting on the chair. He slapped me in the face from behind. And instantly, I don't know what it was, but this was the day I had enough, and I turned with my lunchbox and swung it over the back of the school bus chair and caught him and busted his eye clean open. The plastic Batman lunchbox. Hit him in
These sound effects, bro.
Yeah,
Man,
he's like,
what is this? What is this channel?
no. He doesn't have a main channel, bro. He just like people post of him.
Or no,
So
I think I
yeah,
think they kind of like him, interviewed him and stuff, and
the eye and blood
some
started.
I'll
All
hear you for a sec. Somebody said the truth is his little minions follow him way too much to the point where they don't see women as humans. So, I mean, bro, to be honest, some people like in everything. There's gonna be extremists out there in everything, bro. You know,
yeah,
I'm watching shit.
like
Like there's
let me
people
tell you
like
something.
I like me, bro. I just look at the motivation he gives me, and it helps me
I
get
mean,
off my fucking. Like I said, lets me get off my fucking dick and actually do shit. That's the motivation he gives. But other than that, like I don't the stuff with the women and shit, bro. I still don't even understand that. I don't know what he means. I didn't even get it.
And as I did this, the bus had just come up to a stop. It was a few stops before my stop, but it had stopped. And as the bus stopped and the screaming happened, I just got up and I ran, and I just ran off the bus and ran home. I've never run so fast or so far in my life. I was full of adrenaline. I just ran. When I got home, I had blood on my clothes, and my dad looked at me. He said, what happened? And I said, that kid, I won't say his name. I said his name at the time. I said, that kid, he hit me in the face, and I had enough of getting hit in the face. And I was still holding the lunchbox, but it was all smashed up where I'd hit him with it. And my dad kind of smiled a little bit and said, don't worry, son, get in the car. We got in the car and we went to Walmart. We walked up and down the aisle, and he looked and picked up another lunchbox, an exact replica of the same blue Batman lunchbox, gave it to me and said, I'll buy you as many of these as you need. And that was the last we spoke of it. Funnily enough, I never saw that kid again. I don't know if he changed schools. I don't know what his parents did, but I never saw that child again.
To be honest,
So, even
that is a good story, bro. I'm not gonna. That is a good story.
But
Fuck.
so, I don't think it's like fully true. You know, he at least had to put some spices on, and I don't believe that, bro.
from a very, very young age, I was taught that going to authority and crying and hoping someone else is not the way a man should conduct himself.
If you watch what he's promoting,
Someone said I don't
is
care about his childhood.
no, bro, it's the image he's throwing out there is like, yo, like take action by yourself. Don't reach for like legal support. Like don't call the cops, instead just like if you got a problem, just deal with it with yourself. I think I think that's wrong to an extent because like what he's trying to do is make people neglect
It's just making people more
officials.
aggressive, bro. To be honest.
But what he's doing is brainwashing people. Like, I don't know, say what you say, but I'm gonna stick to that.
When I left Chicago, I moved to Luton, England, which was multiple times voted the worst town in England. It's a high crime rate. It's a very bad area. My mother and father broke up, so I was in a single mother household. And now I'm a person of color in a single mother household. I'm also the only American at the time in Luton. And I had, again, repeat problems in school. I was picked on for being the only American. I was picked on for not knowing things I should have known because I hadn't been through the English educational system. I'd been through the American educational system. And I had trouble in school again. But unfortunately, nothing got violent at any point. But when people made fun of me, I stood up and said, listen, don't make fun of me. I'm from a different place, and I talk differently. And I always understood that standing up for yourself, I never went to the teacher, I never cried to the teacher, I never cried to anybody else. I just stood up for myself. And over time, people learned respect for me and my boundaries. And they were very respectful of me. And I had a very positive experience from then on out in school by simply standing up for myself. Because this is how I was taught to act.
Okay, listen.
In high school, I ended up having a reputation.
This whole 5 minutes has nothing to do with his, like, with anything he said in the past.
I know,
Like,
I
this
know,
is
man.
not, it's not in it doesn't have context. So it's just him saying, oh, I did this, what happened from my story as a baby, whatever the fuck.
Of a guy that nobody really messed with. I certainly wasn't a bully. Absolutely the opposite. But no one really picked on me. I actually had a friend in school who was gay. I had 5.
What's the correlation, bro? What?
Main friends in school with a gay guy. And he would make fun of me for being American, and I would make fun of him for being gay back then. But the world was a very, very different place. This is many, many years ago. And we had friendly banter back and forth, but we were very good friends, and I stuck up for him and prevented anyone else picking on him all of the time. And the banter between us, the locker room talk, which would be considered absolutely unacceptable today, at the time was very, very normal.
To be honest, bro,
and we had
like,
a great time.
I actually kind of agree with that, to be honest. Because, like, now, the world is completely different. 10 years ago, bro, you go on Call of Duty, fucking live chat, you say whatever the fuck you
Yeah,
want.
bro.
Like no, deadass, and nobody give a shit. At the
Hey,
end
bro,
of
why
the
you
day,
acting like
it's
you're
you
30
never
years
said
old?
anything, bro. It's like
Bro,
you
you're
never said.
17.
Yeah, but now, no, now it's
Bro,
completely
when you
different.
were 7, you were learning how to shit.
Huh?
Hey, man, it doesn't matter.
Good friends. And I heard from him, actually, after this ban. And he said, you should mention the fact that the things they say about you completely aren't true. And this leads me on to the reason I believe these narratives have managed to gain such a foothold in popular consciousness. Due to the fact I've managed to develop an iron mind, because I'm probably the only individual on earth who can be vilified to this level without taking personal insult and without being emotionally affected, what I've done is I've allowed certain narratives to gain traction which I shouldn't have allowed to gain traction because they didn't personally bother me, because I know they are false. I live with a very, very pure heart. I'm a religious man. I go to church, and anyone who follows me in detail.
Doesn't make sense. Because one time he's like, I'm a man of God, I don't know what. And then the next time he's like, yo, you pop in my house, surrounded by 6 bitches, just it's contradicting,
Yeah,
bro. Like, I don't know, it
he's
just
confused,
doesn't make
bro.
sense.
He's
It's
bro. He's
confusing.
confused. He has
I mean,
like, he has like a
bro,
problem with he has a problem with choosing his like religion and shit like that as well. He doesn't even
bro,
know. Yeah, he's like sometimes he speaks about Islam, sometimes he speaks about
yeah,
Christianity.
yeah.
He's not one thing. He's just multiple things. He needs
I
to.
mean, he's a
That's
devil in
just it's
disguise.
just like hypocritical, bro. That's what it is.
Knows I donate huge sums of money to the church. And as long as I knew the truth of my heart and God knew the truth of my heart, I wasn't interested in
Yeah, but which God?
Yeah,
lies being purported.
That's what I'm saying.
I now understand that that's wrong, because even though I've done nothing wrong, even though it doesn't emotionally affect me, even though God and myself know my innocence, the public consciousness has been polluted to a point where narratives are being purported which are absolutely and utterly false. And it's having a genuine negative impact on the people who I care about and the people who care about me. And
Hey, bro, Loki, I see my future in his forehead.
despite the fact it doesn't
Yo, I'm
emotionally
in love
affect
with
me,
your
as a
little
man, I
friend.
have a duty to protect
Which
all of
little
those I
friend? You
love.
mean my brother?
And for this reason, these narratives have started to become very,
That's
very
my
harmful.
brother. He's like 5, bro.
I was under understanding that on the internet, people don't like you. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you say. There's going to be some people who don't
Bro, I
like you,
swear
and the
I didn't
people
do
who don't
shit,
like
bro.
you are not interested in the truth. What they are interested in is finding some lie that they can latch onto and accelerating that lie on as much as possible via their platforms to try and paint a negative picture of you because they don't like you. A lot of these attacks against me are disguised under the virtue of caring about women. But none of these people who are attacking me care about women. None of them donate to women's charities. None of them donate to charity like I do. None of them help anybody like I do. I'm about to show, later on in this video, proof of the massive work I do for helping people. They don't.
This is pointless. Like, uh, he, it's just trying to seem like a really good guy by like, yo, like I donated to this, I did that, but it doesn't change the fact that I don't know. Most of the shit he says is just a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
help anybody. All they do is just attack me and use fake virtue, the fact they pretend to care, as a reason to attack somebody who they personally don't like. And it's very, very different to actually care about an issue or weaponize an issue and pretend to care to try and damage someone else's life. These are very, very different things. And this is the reason why I have not tried to dispel these myths as hard as I could have, because I understood that these people are always going to hate me and they're always going to lie about me, no matter what I say or do. But considering in light of the final ban, and considering I have the public consciousness, I think it's extremely important that for myself and for my family and for people I care about, that I tell the truth and I make the truth known to the world, because that is the only intention in my video, is to sit and tell the truth. And the fact that I'm a very, very iron-minded individual who is not negatively affected by these smear campaigns is not reason enough for me not to sit, take time, and dispel all the negative things which are said about me. I am fully aware that not everybody is going to agree with what I say. I don't think there's a person on the planet you can find
Hey, bro,
who has a 100% approval rate.
Like, I think your message is good. I don't know.
Showing that.
Yeah, I don't know. Your message is good. Keep it up.
There's always going to be somebody who disagrees with what you say. If I said the earth was round, there would be a contingent of individuals on the planet who disagree with me.
That is facts.
I have no problem with people.
Bro, what he
I
says.
know 2 motherfuckers who believe
Bro.
this shit is fact, bro. Like, how the fuck are you gonna believe this shit is
It's like
fact?
an egg, bro. It's an egg. It's not round.
No, it's not. It's
an
not
egg.
it's not even an egg.
Oh, shut up, bro. Shut up.
Disagreeing with me. I have no problem with being seen as controversial for some of the things I've said. However, I do have 2 significant problems I would like to address. The first is I do not like absolute and utter lies being told about me. I do not like having long-form video of me cut up, elements taken out of context, the tonality of the joke removed, and purporting an image of me that is not true. That's something I do not like. I do not like false accusations of criminal activity. That's another thing that I really do not like. I am totally aware that not everybody is going to like me. I have no problems with that. I think anyone who decides to get big on the internet needs to be very, very prepared for a contingent of people to not be happy with what they say. I could make a YouTube channel dedicated to the fact that I believe the world is round, and there would be a large or semi-large proportion of people who would disagree with me. I don't think there's a single creator online that has a 100% approval rate. I have a lot of people who love what I say. I have a lot of fans. A lot of people are dedicated to my channel, and I have a lot of positivity online. And I have a small contingent of people who are very, very offended by what I say. We often talk about, in the modern world, the inclusivity of different cultures, different ways of life, different sexual orientation.
So how does this
Huh?
correlate to like I don't know, bro. What he says is just nonsense. Like he just keeps on talking, and I think it's what I do not get paid for any videos I upload. What? What? Who is this? Okay, wait. So deep down, he wants to go mental about this and the lack of free speech, but he's being smart, playing the best move on the chessboard. Ah, and bro, couldn't have been said better, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing. It's really scary how people in today's society don't think for themselves. Hey, but I'm gonna be honest, like people should have bigger things to worry about other than what this person said or what's happening or
She's saying,
uh
think about your mothers and your sisters. Yeah, yeah, bro. Look, I'm gonna give a completely honest opinion about him, bro. At the end of this whole thing,
yeah.
I just need to know. I need to see him like respond to everything he's done before. You know, everything he said, because that's not clear to me. I still don't understand what the fuck he's trying to say. I don't know if it's a
Damn,
joke.
bro.
Cause look, it could be a joke. It could be a character. It could just be some random bullshit he's saying just to.
Oh, bro, honestly, he's been playing chess since he was young, so I feel like he does play his moves very carefully because
Cause he plays
you know.
chess, bro. I even my dumbass played chess, bro. It doesn't
Nah,
make.
bro, but it's different. It's different. It's different. When you think of life as a game and what moves to play, then I feel like that's a way of you succeeding. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like you're planning your next move ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. He does. He has planned a lot of shit actually.
And how we need to be tolerant and understanding of all these different people's life paths, and by extension, their different ways of viewing the world. I'm a unique individual, as is everybody else, and I have a unique life path that has led me to unique points of view. I think that all of the people who disagree with me are very, very welcome to disagree with me because they have had a unique life path and a different point of view, and I respect that absolutely. I would never shout for any of the people who disagree with anything I say to be silenced or canceled because I don't think that helps the world. I think that discourse is always going to be the way that we lead ourselves to the truth. And if anybody has anything contrary to say about any of my points of view, I welcome it. I like to hear it. And as long as it's in a respectful and adult manner, I often platform it on my platforms as much as possible so I can sit and discuss and I can learn things. Because if I have a point of view and someone challenges it in a very adult, correct, logical way, very often I have changed my point of view. And this has been really, really good for me as a person to grow and for the audience to grow. And I know I've changed many other people's minds when they've come to debate with me. And this is the beauty of being human. So I have no problem with being disliked. I do have a problem with a few things. I have a problem with long format things I've said being taken out of context, taking a small clip
They do this.
from a 2-hour piece of video, then with careful editing, removing of tonality, and changing my intention behind the words, painting me to be a criminal or a bad person when I am not. I do have a problem with false criminal accusations when I do not have a criminal record, and I have never had a criminal record in any country on the planet. I do have a problem with this. And also I have a problem with the fact that social media has changed so much, and a lot of the things I said that are being used against me were said 5 or 6 years ago in long format video. And as of late, with TikTok, with YouTube Shorts, with Instagram Reels, it's very, very easy to take 2 hours of video, snip out 10 seconds, edit it up quickly on a phone app, and then blow it up to millions and millions of views with all context removed, all tonality removed, and makes it look like I'm saying things I did not.
That's crazy, bro. We live like we live now in a place where sometimes
Yeah, pick me up.
yeah, your views are dependent on somebody else. Like you use somebody else's content for you.
Who created this?
Yeah. That's honestly crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, he created this. Do you know what that means?
Huh?
He created this. He made all of these people snap out his videos and blow them up. This now just doesn't make sense because now he's saying that people took his videos, snipped them up to make him look bad. Like, bro, before his Hustlers University and before he blew up, like, nobody gave a shit about him. Like, these videos have been surfing around for like 7 years.
Yeah.
So it's all strategic. Like, I don't think, I think that these videos are actually what made him relevant and that they're what made
It's
him
the
blow up. Because,
people, bro.
bro,
It's the audience. It's his audience, bro. So to be honest, his audience is also kind of retarded. Like the people that follow him are just kind of like extremists, right? They they're they always spam top G, top G, top G, and it's kind of
yeah,
yeah, and they take it too far. So anything he says, like in terms of women and shit, they're gonna take it. They're gonna learn from him. That's why if he says something that, even if he was joking about like the woman and shit that he was
yeah,
talking about, people could take that in the wrong way.
yeah.
Exactly.
Not say, or I mean things I did not mean. And this is something that I can't control. I became the most Googled man on the planet, and to a degree, I'm a victim of my own success because now people are trying to find any little clip of anything I've ever said, remove all the tonality, and just blow it up to try and get views to be as controversial as possible. I understand why they're doing that. They're doing that because they want the views for themselves, but they're not taking into consideration how that affects me and my personal image as a whole. And I think the things I've just highlighted has now culminated in the media believing something about me which is so pertinently false, based on videos that I have never even made, purported and accelerated and advertised by people who I don't even know, with such a small piece of video from me, with all context removed. I'm a villain of earth, and I truly believe that's unjust. Beside the point, while I have the national consciousness. I was massively a victim of my own success. I decided to accelerate my public persona and presence about 6 months ago. And I was massively successful. I became the most Googled man on the planet. I am, by the metrics of the internet, the most famous individual who is currently alive in the world today. That comes with a bunch of advantages and disadvantages. We can go into those at depth. The disadvantages are safety aspects, safety concerns, which we're going to talk about a bit later. I've had serious threats on my life. I receive over 5,000 death threats per day. So do people who I love and people I care about. They also receive death threats. The social media companies have yet to take any action against this. They were uninterested in trying to police this in any form. The advantages are, of course, is that I have a massive effect on people. And I have had thousands of emails from men saying, you've saved me from depression. You've saved me from suicide. You helped me so much. The #1 video on my YouTube channel, my pinned video, has been for over a year. Mind hacks, how to beat depression.
Yeah.
As a man. Sitting there believing that depression is some monster from the sky that strikes your brain and now you have no control over it and you must take pills
This
every day.
a horror movie or what? What is this? Hey, bro.
And how to
He
grow
added
as
a
a man.
fucking
And how to become the kind
Yeah,
of
he-
man that
he
can
added
handle a
fucking
difficult
movies
life.
in this shit. I
Because
don't
this
know
has been my life path. This is what
I
God
don't know,
chose for me. And this is what I've been teaching.
You know what it reminds me of? Me when I
Huh?
first started editing, bro. Like I would just spam all the edits, bro. Like, oh shit, it's cool. I spam it, bro. Snap that, bro.
And I have affected positively millions of people. And I'm immensely proud of that. I truly am. However, people couldn't stop talking about me. And when people were talking about me, they weren't doing it out of love for me. They weren't doing it because they cared about me. The main reason people were talking about me so extensively is because they cared about their own channels, their
Generally, like most of the females are the ones that hate him. You know, like the male species is it doesn't affect
Yeah.
us as much.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He's like uh he's more to like it's all men that follow him.
Yeah.
Like
Females are just some of the feminists. They just don't like what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Own
Bro, I have a
views.
feeling it's
They
like
want
to do with
their
ego,
own
bro.
clicks. And they understood that if they can make a YouTube
Do the what?
It's to do with ego. Like, think about it, bro. So the men have their egos hyped up from him,
Yeah, yeah.
but then the
That
girls,
makes sense.
yeah, the girls have their ego like hurt because of him.
Yeah.
So that's exactly
I'm a,
why, like, yeah, that's exactly why. So the men, more
I'm
men
a, I'm gonna
support.
say something so freaking controversial. Alright, but I think it's a fact. I feel like women in general, females in general, they're more driven by emotions and feelings than men.
That's actually true, yeah. Like the
video
girls are.
purporting a lie about me or saying bad things
Yeah,
about
yeah.
me, it's more likely to get clicked. It's more likely to get watched. It's more likely to get
Which
shared.
is the point?
Expose Andrew Tate is this. Expose Andrew Tate is that. And what's happened is people, through their own selfish desires of trying to piggyback off the back of my massive fame and becoming the most famous man on the planet, have decided that making a bunch of negative videos is a fantastic way for them to personally gain clout and personally gain views and clicks, which is what the internet is about. And we ended up in a situation where videos of me from long ago are being taken out of context purposefully to try and purport a narrative which is
I mean,
not
that's
true.
what he created, bro.
What?
That's what he created, bro. Like, his Hustlers University thing has like an affiliate link where like people, some clips of him online, if they go
Hey, bro,
now,
yeah, yeah. I can hear you now. What's up?
I'm saying he created this. Right, so his Hustlers University thing, like, it basically promoted people or encouraged people to like make clips of him and put his affiliate link, and the amount of people that click the link, they make a commission out of it and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So now I feel like it just kind of backfired, but I don't think it backfired. Like, I think he meant for this to happen. You know what I'm saying?
He's he's planning it. He basically plans it for his own good.
I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
but, like, bro, he just wants everything. Like, he just wants the good to happen to him, right? So
yeah,
he wants all the attention. So he's gonna fake. He's gonna make a scam. He's gonna make some bullshit. Call it the Hustlers University, and then he's gonna invite people. Obviously, these people are gullible. They're gonna believe everything they see, and then they're gonna join it. They're gonna join it, and then they're gonna help him. They think they're helping themselves, but matter of fact, they're just helping him, like dumbasses, and it's working. He's just a smart ass nigga, bro. To be honest, like that's what he is.
Because people understand that's a very easy way for them to gain some clout and leech off of my success. That's all fine. Like I said, I have no problem with
Yeah,
people
that's all
disagreeing
fine
me, being
because
disliked,
that's helping him.
etc.
He wants that.
However,
to happen.
when it has an effect to this magnitude, where I am genuinely seen as a negative, bad influence on the world, when all of the emails I receive from people who watch me are positive, saying that I'm helping people, how I've helped their mind, I've cured their depression, it's really strange to experience such a disconnect. To have 98% of the people who email you say how fantastic you are and how much you helped them, and then 2% of unknowns threatening your life. And then everyone I meet on the street saying such amazing things. Since I've become the most famous man on the planet, I have never once had a negative experience in real life. Everybody who meets me is very respectful, a fan, we take pictures, we shake
bro.
hands.
Like, let's be real. If you meet him on the street, what are you gonna do?
Bro, I will fucking suck his dick.
Oh,
No. I meant I would like fight him, bro. That's what I'm not.
oh
Gonna,
okay.
yeah, I would.
My
I
bad,
would
bro.
be like, bro,
Nobody
you
has
wanna
screamed
box
at me
and
in
shit?
public. Nobody's come up to me and
'Cause
called
I'm
me
really down
names
to
in public.
box this guy, bro.
Nobody
I
said I'm
really wanna
wrong.
box this nigga.
I've been to over 20 countries. I've never had a single negative in-person experience ever. So the people love me. At the same time, the media is saying I'm hated. It's a very strange disconnect I'm experiencing. And a lot of that has been purported and accelerated by the fact that people are trying to gain views on their own channels, separate to me, nothing to do with me, by accelerating lies. It's also an interesting case study into internet mass hysteria, right? If 50 videos come out saying Tate's a bad guy, it takes a lot of bravery for someone to come out and say Tate's not a bad guy, despite the evidence. I can show evidence to the contrary of these negative narratives for the end of time. But if somebody can see...
No, but bro, he's had some serious allegations.
A YouTube creator or a content
What do you mean
creator
by
can see, if you make a...
That video clip of him, like, I don't know, beating his wife or his girlfriend at the time, I don't know. Not just that, so much other things that he said before. It doesn't add up, you know? It's kind of like when you have too much bad, it just removes all the good thing.
Yeah.
Negative video about Tate, you get a bunch of clicks, and everyone else did it. Well, then I may as well do it. They don't sit there and go, what about Andrew? What about the truth of this? What about the effect on his life? What about the effect on his experience of the world? That doesn't come into consideration. What comes into consideration is everyone else did this and got a bunch of views. I want a bunch of views. And even though what they're saying is false, even though some of them know it's false, some of them may not, but the ones who are well researched know it's a lie. It's very, very tempting for them to sit there and do it anyway, because there's no repercussion. There's no downside to them. All that's going to happen is they're going to get a bunch of clicks, a bunch of views, a bunch of comments, a lot of people defending me because they know it's not true, a lot of people agreeing with them who are less researched. They're going to completely benefit, and the only person who's going to suffer is me. And because I have an iron mind and I wasn't emotionally affected by this, and I understood the nature of the internet, I didn't try to combat it too hard. I didn't know exactly what I should do, because I had already told the truth on repeat many, many, many times, but nobody would acknowledge it. They would just ignore it because it got more clicks to purport the lies. So I thought, that's the nature of the internet. I've never been this famous before. I guess that's just how it goes. Unfortunately, now public consciousness via the media has genuinely bought into a construct where people believe I'm somehow dangerous, when all I have done is save people from depression. We talk about men's mental health. Patty Pimblett just fought and talk about if you have trouble with men's mental health, come forward.
As I said, women talk to each other. There's no stigma on women. They sit around and have a cup of tea and have a drink up to me.
You give me knees. Depressed, you need to get in the gym. A strong body is a strong mind. I sit there, and by using my lifestyle, which is an aspirational lifestyle that most men would love to have, purely because of the finance, the cars, the freedom, etc., I encourage people to work hard and try their best to become the best version of themselves. And men are encouraged to talk and open up, but when I talk and open up and get massive influence and start helping people, they're going to silence me. I've been nothing but a net positive for the world. That's true.
So basically, his final message, in a nutshell, is to guilt trip people. That's it.
Bro, we've watched 23 minutes of this whole shit, yeah?
Bro.
Nothing related to anything he's done in the past, bro.
I don't even want to continue watching the rest
Like,
of the
to
video.
be honest, bro, I feel like this just gonna be the whole video is just that, bro.
Yeah, let's look at the timestamps.
Okay, wait, how about we click on one of the timestamps for like something he addressed?
Let's look at the women and
I want
the
to
clip.
say that I often speak to the absolute beauty of women. I have a very healthy relationship with my mother. I have women around me who truly...
Not gonna lie, bro. His mom bust.
To be honest, bro.
Yo, is that his dad? What's wrong with his dad?
Damn.
Why is dad looking like that?
What?
Is that his dad?
That's his dad? Yeah, that's his dad, I think.
I don't know, bro. Wait, that's his dad? Why he fat, bro?
not really love me.
No,
I have very healthy relationships with females. I have no criminal charges for crimes against females. Nobody has come forward and accused me of sexual misconduct. Please understand, we'll go into the Romanian house raid shortly, but most people in my position of fame have had women come forward and say he raped me. I'm the most famous man on the planet. There's not a single female whose face you can name or whose face you can picture that's come forward and said I've raped her. Not a single female has come forward saying I've hurt her. Not one. There's a video from 10 years ago that showed me
There we
Alright,
go. There
I
we
want to
go,
see this.
bro.
I
being
want to see
sexual
this.
acting
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
ex-girlfriends.
Listen, hey, stupid bitch. I didn't say the word listen. Did I say listen?
Hello everyone, I just wanted to say something about the video that's been released recently about me and my ex-boyfriend Andrew Tate. Andrew is my still great friend. What you guys saw in the video, it's just what we used to do. It was just pure game. He's a great guy, he
Bro.
would never hurt anyone.
Bro,
I feel like she got
he
paid. I
paid
feel like
her
she
for
got paid.
this shit.
But
There's no,
I
I
can.
on God, he paid her for this shit, bro. There is not
But
one
she looks like a
fucking girl,
stripper, bro.
There is not one fucking girl who acts like that in a fuck. No, she did not even act. She was screaming for help, bro. Not one girl screams for help like that and says we're just friends.
Unless he's
That is
fighting.
retarded.
The left understand that kink shaming is a negative thing, from my understanding. She has come forward and said that it was all just a game. And still that video is being used and sent around.
Wait, there's one thing, like, who was recording? And why was he recording?
I don't know. He was just so close up on her tits. That's the only thing I saw, really. Oh no, you were talking about the other video.
The video, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I don't know who. He was probably pornographer or some shit.
Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for the video. Like, I don't really want to watch the rest of the rest.
Bro.
I'm so boring, bro.
How about we look at like the timestamps?
Quality of men and women. Final statement. Nah, but charity post. Oh, it's so
It's a
relevant.
massive opportunity. I'm still going to tell the truth about who I am, about what I believe, about how I believe a man should act. I'm still going to tell people and inspire people to stay away from low quality people.
If you're struggling to find quality men to be friends with, maybe you're not a quality man. Every relationship in the world, including friendships, are mutual. Because if you're a quality person, you meet quality people. Male and female, that's how it goes.
I never would only talk negatively about women. I talked negatively about men all the time. I told people, don't have friends who just smoke drugs and play video games. You need friends who are going to inspire you to push yourself to be the best man you can. I'm a massive anti-drug advocate. The worst experiences in my life revolved around other people either taking or selling drugs and trying to hurt me because of it. I've never taken drugs in my life. I've never even tried cocaine, never tried a single smoke of weed in my life ever. I'm massively anti-drugs. But when I do videos saying to men, avoid men who take drugs, avoid men who are disloyal, nobody comments on it. But if I say avoid having a girlfriend who takes drugs, avoid having a girlfriend who's disloyal, people call me a misogynist. It's not about...
No, bro. He's flipping the table. I'm done. Basically, he's bringing examples that basically work for his favor. You know what I'm saying? With anything and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He addressed girlfriend.
Yeah.
misogynist,
This is
but
phase
he
2.
didn't-
There
he-
we
he
go.
didn't address the other shit, basically, or what you're saying.
Bro,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
smart.
telling you,
He's smart.
he's saying
Eh.
Andrew Tate final message, whatever the fuck. Then next 2 weeks he's gonna be back. He might even get
Yeah,
his IG back. Who knows?
Yeah. Anyways,
get
that's it
his-
for the video. If you want me to continue reacting to this, give me 50 likes. I don't know. Peace.
Bet. We can definitely smash that, bro. It's Andrew Tate. We'll
Yeah,
smash
bro,
that
we're
and
gonna
we'll
smash
smash his
that.
head, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bald ass head.